Venezuela has opened its oil industry to private investors. This is in line with U.S. demands following the toppling of leader Nicolás Maduro. In return, the U.S. eased sanctions on Venezuela's oil industry, and lawmakers in Venezuela opted reforms to hydrocarbon bill that roll back decades of tight state control over foreign investment in the sector. Now, within an hour of the vote, the U.S. Treasury Department issued a general license allowing American companies to trade with Venezuela's state oil firm. It authorizes refining of oil but does not lift sanctions on production. Venezuela's acting president, Delcy Rodríguez, signed the reforms into law. And interestingly, Rodríguez claimed that the bill contained Maduro's vision for the country's future. Listen to this.
I'm truly excited. In this bill, Chávez's will is executed. It reaffirms the sovereignty over our energy resources. This bill contains President Nicolás Maduro's vision for the country's future. There are some who think we made this bill just out of nowhere. We had already studied it, and the reform alongside President Maduro. I'm proud to say to you, President Maduro, from your land Caracas, we are honoring the first combatant, lady, and the people of Venezuela.
The United States has also announced opening of commercial airspace over Venezuela. President Trump made the announcement at a cabinet meeting, and the Venezuelan acting president later confirmed it. The oil reform paves the way for the return of U.S. energy majors to the country 2 decades after socialist firebrand Hugo Chavez has seized foreign oil fields. It modifies a law dating to 2006 that forced foreign investors to form joint ventures with state oil companies which insisted on a majority stake. Trump has been pressuring Caracas to open up its oil fields to American investors after overthrowing Maduro in a deadly U.S. raid. And for more on this, our correspondent Susan Tehrani has sent us this report from New York. Take a look.
President Trump says that the United States is reopening commercial airspace over Venezuela, allowing planes and American travelers to fly there again. Speaking at a cabinet meeting, the president said that he has spoken directly to Venezuela's Delcy Rodríguez, calling security conditions, quote unquote, very strong, and ordered U.S. agencies to move fast. He also said major oil companies in the U.S. are already scouting locations in Venezuela. This is a major shift from isolation to engagement. Analysts say it opens the door to U.S. energy access, reduces Chinese and Russian influence, and also gives Washington leverage by tying Venezuelans' recovery to American economic interests, not sanctions alone, ahead of the 2026 midterms. Susan Tehrani reporting from New York for WION World is One.